the requests that get put into the gang clothing one, I don't mind that they're in there. They'll be, they'll be looked at on their merits just the same as the gang clothing applications. Try not to flood the thing is my only request.
Your love for the work you do. Don't forget. I'm going to take that as personally sent to me. Thank you.
No, that one's for me. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Sarah.
As a car dealer, there's no way for you to keep stock. You barely make enough money to repair your own vehicles and afford food. That is not a joke. If you have illegal side income, it's only impossible to compete. Much like keep stock, that's really the car dealer's fault, honestly. You guys have a large margin in which you can actually charge for those cars, right? That's the number between where you purchase it at and between what they could purchase it at from the store. So you guys have a huge margin in there to play with. So that's something that needs to be RP'd out. There are times. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Continue.
Well, I was going to ask the next question. What were you going to say?
Okay. Well, one of the things I'd like to add to this is, there's a general thing where people will tell you cost price, and it's an ongoing problem. I think really you want to focus on the experience of being a car dealer and going through the car dealership stuff, because in my experience, I've always been able to charge more if I am able to provide an RP experience to go with it. That's really where I was. Continue.
Okay. All right. There have been times where vehicles have been tweaked or feel tweaked and nothing's been said. Is it possible to have clear transparency when these tweaks will happen?
We try to.
I mean, it's put out there. We say what we're... Is there still the Trello thing that they can see?
The public Trello, no. And recently the dev timeline has been a little bit neglected, but we are very thorough with most of our change logging.
Spaz, if you want to put anything in their feedback, that's fine. We've already said we'll look at the repair kits, though. Okay.
Entered your channel.
I literally do on the regular. I just can't afford big ticket cars because I'm competing with dealers who just do it. I say you swear you do it on purpose, just to do it as a side to gain extra money while undercutting their competition. Well, I mean, honestly, there's RP avenues that you can take. Is there a list available of how to do certain criminal things without going into details?
RP and out.
RP and L?
Yeah, same thing. You can RP it out, learn from other criminals.
This is a big one.
I gave somebody deleted it. I saw a part of it, and I know it was Ferguson.
Hold on, I can get the deleted message.
No, it's okay. Ferguson, that was really long, honestly. I'm not going to read that entire thing out here. Put a ticket in if you have a question on that, or put in a mod mail, and we'll get back to you.
That's what I was going to suggest, is to put that in mod mail so the admins can look at it in more depth and then get back to you on that.
Yeah. You can answer on in character, but your G window will give you a hint as to what you can get up to. Okay. That was a reply to the other one. I have an idea on how people can test drive vehicles without the worry for it being used for criminal activity and stuff. Okay. Do you want to explain the complexity of trying out a car without actually buying it, Hattie?
Well, the biggest issue is that the car becomes an entity, no matter what. There are a whole bunch of questions of how we handle putting the car away, stuff like that. There are some options, and the idea and stuff have come up in our dev chat in the past. If you have an idea, look, you've already spoken to me about stuff before, send it in. We'll take a look. It is a complex issue, and there's no real easy answer to it.
Is there any updates scheduled soon for the casino? This is a question that Blue Knight actually had in mod mail at one time. It's going to figure out he wants mod work done or dev work done on the casino, and wants to know what the likelihood of it being done.
Well, it depends. It sounds like there's a whole bunch of people who are raring to become devs, so...
Depending on the dev amount, you got it. There's your answer. EB loves you all, except for Tess. He'd say more, but he stuff his face with food. Got it. Is it possible to fix civ calls for the tow line so that they are not charged $250 when no one answers the tow line?
If no one answers the tow line, yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Gun licenses literally went boss mode and RP'd out getting a permit to purchase class 1s and turns around and sells them. There's so many comments and questions. The RP'd out can be done amazingly. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to take the moment to pause here. A lot of this stuff, like the drift school, the flight school, the pawn shop, these are great examples of people finding a mechanic that they want to introduce and making a concerted effort to get them going. Sometimes it's better to actually try to be the change you want to see in the world rather than just implement feedback. It's a lot easier for us if we know someone's doing it.
Is there a way to make masks fit better for people with more odd-shaped faces? I'm not able to wear most of the half mask without Ralph's fat cheeks popping out. That's a game mechanic limitation because the masks are a particular size, and if you make the diameter of your face or any portion of it larger than that, it will actually stick through because it doesn't take away your face to put it on there. It actually just places it over. Could have the car stall out if you leave the test. No, that doesn't help, Scott. Liberty City coming back anytime soon?
We had something up for story stuff, so maybe. Big old shrug.
Someone asking if EMS can boot cars. That would be an admin thing that would have to be discussed, but I don't see any reason why they would ever do that, RP-wise.
Yeah.
RP-wise is that we get sick.
So does the player run aviation school actually grant aviation licenses? Will there be applicable jobs? That's something that's in process right now.
Yeah, it's an in-progress thing. To start with, the answer is no. As part of the business plan, Jackie, you can probably back me up on this, but you'll be putting in forms for, like, you will actually be trying to, lodge flight plans and stuff like that before we even move towards licensing.
I have a lot of ideas with it. It's very much still a work in progress. It's a very big thing to undertake on a server like this. So, and this goes into what Ferguson was asking, I need time. Just please give me time with this because this is a big thing that's not just going to happen overnight. So, like, I get the point of, like, not legally owning something. That's something that I'm working with the devs on. Like, I have some roadmaps in place for this, but it's going to take me some time. So please give me patience on that. I don't have answers for you at the moment.
All right. What? I don't understand the question. Can we, as government employees, ask for a car to be booted so that we can get cars that are illegally parked and not waste PD's time? I don't think so.
That's silly.
Can we move the spawn point at Legion Square government apartments? Apparently it's blocking the entrance.
I'll take a look at it.
Well,
Okay. I asked for questions to stop, but there was one more I'll go ahead and read really quick. You have a large margin as a car dealer, but the real choice is either you sell at affordable prices down to get everyone else, or you don't sell. 99% of the time, you go through one of the low percentage tax dealers instead. Many newer car dealers have to rely on their friends supporting them and sell losses to sell any cars at all. It's true. It's a part of the role playing experience, right? It's a part of growing as that particular career. There's growing pains in any career that you take on. There's growing pains, and unfortunately, with car dealers, that can be hard. I'm not gonna lie. But realistically, as car dealers, you guys determine what those prices are. It's really that easy. Jess, all you.
Hi. Forgot what I was doing this. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Yeah, if you guys will have anything more to add for any of that stuff, we got the feedback channel, general channel, mod mail. Mod mail is something I wanted to talk about at the beginning, and I didn't. There was a bit of stuff about mod mail. I wanted to touch on it here as well. I don't know if everybody saw what was going on with it. There were some things about us closing the mod mail, and you guys not feeling like you can keep responding or have an open dialogue with us or anything. We're not closing it and telling you that's it, it's done. This talk that we're having is done, and we're moving on from this. We're just removing the channel from us seeing it. The option for you guys to continue it is always there. If you have more to add on anything, it's always there. We also close with either, it depends. Everybody's kind of doing it their own way, and I don't see any way of it being wrong so far. It's either people are saying to you, if you have anything more, please speak up, or please say something if you have anything more, and they leave it for a little bit, and then we close it if nothing is said. Or it's a closing message and saying, if you have anything more to add, please get back in touch with us. Both things are leaving it open to you guys to keep responding. Mod mail is there for you guys to feel like you have a way to contact us. We never want you to feel like you can't use that. We want you to use that. And we looked into it. We can't change the word close, but we're going to try to change the wording when we close it, and we'll use like archived or something like that, just say, sorry, I read something in chat, threw me off.
Could just be vanish.
Be gone. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll try to change it up a little bit how we do it to make it not, we're never cutting you guys off. And I think the ones that are using it the most are ones that are using it frequently, so I don't know why there's the thought there of that. Also, just to let everybody know that's not using it, it is there. Use it. We want you to use it. Come to us. Don't DM us and use it. We would prefer that. Because, yes, it's also anonymous from us, but we can all see what admin's saying. It says anonymous, and then it says our name afterwards for us, but it just says anonymous to you guys. And all the admins have the option to add their name to it if they want. But one of the things that was happening before was there was one voice, which is something I wanted to change with this community meeting too, and I hope it went okay. I hope you guys were all satisfied with the way we've changed up the community meeting. I know it's gone on a little bit long. We can probably try to, condense it a bit better next time. But one of the, what was I saying in the start now? After that,
There was one voice.
yes, one voice that was saying everything, and everything went on that person's shoulders. We all know who I'm talking about. And we can't do it all. One person can't do all this. It's just not possible. Not for doing it at a long period of time. Rabbits did it for a while, but it's gonna wear us down in the end. So instead of it going one person, we're a team. We always have been a team. And we just want we want everybody to see us as coming to the admins, not going to one specific person. And I think the anonymity of the mod mail is going to protect us. And I think that's a good thing. And I think that's something that we will keep probably for a while, because we think it's working. And yeah, so if you guys want to contact us, please use it.
I just have one thing to add.
Yeah.
Just really quick, like a lot of these people, we all do it free. This isn't like, we're not a game studio or anything like that. Like when people are asking over and over, hey, when's this happening? Can we get our thing? Can we get our thing for our thing? It's a passion project for a lot of us, like we do it because we love it. We don't do it because we want. I'm not getting banned. We don't do it because we get paid and we just want a paycheck and we go home like some shitty job. And we believe in this server and we believe in you guys. We just wish that you'd just be a little bit easier on us sometimes. Especially the ones that are really, really trying to do well by the players. Like anybody that's putting in a ton of work, and you see that they're putting in a lot of work. Don't let them be the person that has to carry the weight of anything negative that happens. Like that's what happened with Ravage. Anytime something went wrong, if it wasn't even his decision or he wasn't even a part of it, it would fall on him.
For weeks after, he kind of have taken a break or taken a step back for weeks. I haven't seen it happen in a week or two now. But there was stuff like, oh, well, if the owner wasn't doing this, I was just like, he's not even talking about anything anymore. And it was like, he was